Hey, what's up, you guys? Bloody Jacob to give you some thoughts on Charmed Season 1. And yes, some of us still actually collect these things called DVDs. I guess I'm a dinosaur now. And obviously, I'm very late to the party in talking about this show. This has been like a cult hit, called series for a long, long time now. Um, I've been watching the first season periodically for the past while. Mainly drawn in by the late great Shannon Doherty and just the show's overall kind of appeal and just following it has similar to Buffy. Um, I finally just finished the first season, and I really got to like the show a lot overall. Not all of it was seamless. But it really did start to hit home in the later part of the show, and there were still, of course, some enjoyable episodes in the earlier part of the series. Even Buffy had a couple learning curves. um, but with the unfortunate passing of Shannon Doherty, ironically, a few months before I was actually going to get to meet her, I definitely wanted to step it up and just see as much of her play the Prue character as I could. Of course, notoriously, I am already aware she's only in the show for 3 seasons, which is really, really freaking unfortunate. Because I think they have a great, sort of trio set up here. I know there's been like endless stuff said about what actually happened between them over the years. I won't go into the gossip of that right now. But they had something really, either way, really, really nice here. With Phoebe kind of being the comic relief, but still kind of quick thinking. You have Piper being kind of the more mature, reserved one, and of course you have Prue being the big sister, the arguably most powerful of the three, and kind of the emotional anchor of the show. Um, they definitely need Prue to be that anchor and kind of to be that center. So I am not sure how I'm going to feel about the show once I get past season 3. Um, but until then, I'm going to really enjoy it, just as I ended up really enjoying this first season. Um, you also have Ted King in here as an old flame of Prue's. He's a detective now, sort of unaware of that world of things, and it's a kind of a thing throughout the first season of, oh, is he going to find out, or are they going to let him know, that sort of deal. And it plays into a pretty impactful point later into it too. um I guess some of my favorite singular episodes, I like the Wendigo episode quite a bit. I liked the episode called The Power of Two, which actually mainly involved Prue and Phoebe, Alyssa Milano, who are my two favorites on the show. I mean, it's definitely Prue, but then I do definitely prefer Phoebe to Piper. Not that I have an issue with Piper. Holly Marie Combs does a good job, as they all do. Um, but the episode focusing on my two favorites out of them did not upset me. I also really liked the episode that guest starred Michael Weatherly, When Bad Warlocks Go Good, I believe it was called. I know there's stuff out there about him now with Bull and Eliza Dushku and stuff, but for the time he was always pretty good when he popped up in anything. Um, Now it's gonna be hard because I do want to go into spoilers a little bit. So if you're even more behind than I am and have not seen the first season of the show either, um, this is your warning. Okay, stop here. Um, the direction they took Ted King's character Andy. There were a lot of rumors. Oh, he and Shannon Doherty had issues, but that was kind of dispelled over the years, and it seemed to kind of just be a scapegoat for Shannon's exit from the show, a couple years after the fact. But you find out that they always actually had nice things to say about each other. Maybe they're just being professional, sure, but it seemed to stem from Ted King wanting a bigger role and more screen time. He had gotten deals with stuff somewhere else, so they felt they just had to write him out, which was kind of unfortunate because I actually really liked Ted King on the show. I think he was definitely the best male character. I know he had Leo in there, but uh, the acting from that was a little bit up and down for me. Maybe that'll improve in the second season of the show. Um, but yeah, it's too bad. But they definitely made it count. They definitely made it mean something. With him trying to save the sisters and them not being able to prevent it, even with the time loops and everything like that. David Carradine guest starring in the season 1 finale. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on the Ted King a little more, the Ted King thing a little bit more specifically. Overall, I do think it was a really successful first season of the show. I've been watching this randomly in conjunction with like Ghost Whisperer periodically. And as much as I love Jennifer Love Hewitt, I think this show obviously is a lot more interestingly written. It's funnier, and just like the dialogue, it usually at least feels a little bit more natural. Although Ghost Whisperer has its merits too, and definitely can hit kind of certain emotional notes, but Charmed is a different type of show entirely. Um, but yeah, I thought this was a good first season. I'm not sure how I'd compare it to Buffy's first season, since Buffy's first season was like half the episode count. They both had high spots, and I think they both did better at their first seasons than they're given credit for. I really, really dug it. I'm excited to watch season 2, and we'll see about season 3. We'll see. But yeah, what do you guys think about this first season of Charmed? How does it compare to the others for you without spoilers? I just really need Prue here, okay? And Shannon Doherty, she really, I think, just did the best job acting-wise, and it was just crucial, I think, to the overall success of the show. But I know it went for seasons after that, but to varying quality from what I understand. I'll catch you guys next time. TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. Peace.